Hi guys, it's your girl Key and I'm back at y'all with another video. I know it's been a while, like 4 months, a while, maybe 5. Sorry. But I'm back today with a product review. Well, a first impression, not a review because you know, you gotta do a little wear and whatever. A first impression on the new Fenty Beauties line. I know I'm late to the game. I've never worn the Fenty Beauty foundation because the colors just didn't do it for me. But when I heard she was coming out with concealers and powders, I had to jump on it, and she came out with a new shade. So I have everything on. I have the foundation, I have the concealer, I have the setting powder, and I'm gonna give you guys a review on how I applied it. And then I'm also gonna do a wear test and let you know how you guys held up throughout the day. And that's about it. Yep. So what I have on is the new foundation, the Pro Filt'R foundation. This is in the shade 385. There it goes. Focus, focus for me. 385, and that's this. So yeah, that's what I have on. This is a dark tan neutral foundation, and the concealers, they did come in 50 colors as well. The foundations came in a new 10 shades. The concealers came in 50 colors. So for the concealers, I picked up 370 and 350. And I didn't get 385 because I don't really spot treat. I normally just brighten and highlight. So I got 370 for like my brightening and 350 for I want to be extra and highlight. So I got those two. And I did get the setting powder, honey. The setting powder, the setting powder. The setting powder is everything. It's so fine. It's not grainy. It's legit so smooth. Compared to my Laura Mercier, it's so smooth. And I thought Laura Mercier was the ish, okay? This setting powder is everything. So this is the setting powder. I got it in the shade Honey. For each like color shade, like for like the 100s, the 200s, and the 300s, she did come out with a brightening powder and a setting powder. So I got the Honey for brightening under the eyes. The setting powder for this line was in the shade Hazelnut, but that was more cool and it didn't go with my skin tone. So the undertones were more like pinkish, and I didn't want to put that all over my face to set my face. So I opted out on that. But I did get the Honey, and the honey is bomb.com. I got it under my eyes. So I'm going to stop rambling because I know y'all want to see the product. I know y'all want to see how it wears. I know you want to see how I applied it. And we're going to get right into it. Catch you guys later. Okay, y'all. So we're going to jump right into it with the foundation review. Well, first impressions because I haven't put it on as of yet. So again, you know, I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R foundation. And this is in the new shade, which is 385. So I got the Sephora, I told you, at like a 906 and it was already almost out. Like Sephora opened at 9. I got there at 906 and it was already almost out. So this is how it looks again. Fenty Beauty in the shade 385. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. So we're gonna start with priming. This has been my go-to primer for the longest as of now. And this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. This has been my holy grail. A low end, not low budget, very affordable primer. So I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I do have a dry patch right here, which is horrific. So I did go ahead and put some moisturizer on that along with the hydrating primer just in that area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the my other primer, which is a mattifier primer, on the other places on my face which I need to be matte. And again, I already did my brows, I already did my lashes. So it's just to get the concealer on, the foundation and the concealer on. Now again, this is my first experience with Fenty Beauty foundation. I know it came out in 2017, but yeah, the colors, it wasn't working for me. It was like a lot of warm colors and a lot of cool, and I'm a neutral, I'm a dark neutral or tan neutral. So yeah, the colors weren't working for me. So I'm just gonna go in with the foundation because that's what we here for, the foundation review. I'm gonna shake it up because they said to shake it up. All the reviews I said to shake it up. Just gonna pump a bit on my hands. Now, I'll remind you, I'm not color corrected. I'm not doing anything. I just want to get the real feel of this foundation. No color correcting, no spot treatment, none of that. So, this is what it looks like. Nice golden color. And I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques, my buffing brush, my holy grail. I love my buffing brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over my face. I'm just going to put it all over my face. Girl. Now, this is my first time using this foundation. Like, Fenty Beauty period. This is my first time even using it, and I can definitely say that this looks like skin. Mind you, I told you I tested the other colors when it first came out, and the colors were way off. I did a 380. It had me looking gray. I did a 400. I was looking burnt orange. Okay, but okay. Now, this is medium to full coverage. You know, it is buildable. I only did one coat, and I'm looking bomb. I'm just gonna zoom in because look at that. I'm looking bomb. No concealer. No concealer yet. So I could go outside like this. Like, legit, I could go outside like this. Like, I'm in love. Like, mind you, I was kind of hesitant, but I'm like, she coming out with a new shade. It's neutral. I'm gonna try it, and I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. So yeah, so it's lit. Go ahead, Fenty. So I did get the concealer in 2 colors. I did. I normally use my concealer to brighten and highlight. I normally use the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep, and I normally use my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Caramel. So this is just to conceal, and it's just to highlight. I normally use these 2. So I did get the concealer in the shades 380 and 370 and 350. This is how the packaging looks. I got 370 and 350. Packaging is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. 370 and 350. So we're just gonna go with the 370 under the eye. I didn't get the 385 because I'm not a correct. I don't like spot treat because I don't do that, so I feel like it wasn't necessary. And this, I didn't correct either, and I felt like the foundation did a really pretty good job. So I'm just gonna go ahead under the eyes with this. Fenty didn't come to play, honey. Okay, just down the bridge of the nose. A little bit up here. I feel like this 370 is gonna do both. It's gonna highlight. I feel like the 350 I don't need. That's just me feeling. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, my Real Techniques sponge, not beauty blender, and go ahead and blend it all in. And then I'll come back to you guys. But I'm really feeling it. All right, I'm gonna go blend it in, and I'm just gonna. And I normally just wet it with the Fix Plus, and then I'll blend it in. Okay, so this is the concealer. This is the concealer. Like, this looks amazing. Like, let me zoom in because this looks amazing. Okay, so this is the concealer. I'm not sure if my lighting is good. I'm using the natural light as well as my ring light. But this is the concealer. I have it under my eyes. Put it in my T-zone. And this is the 370. So I did go in with the 370. And I just put it on and I blended it out with my sponge. Now I did indeed dab a little bit of the 350. Just two spots under my eyes to see how that would look. And it did good. It brightened it up a little bit more. Like, you know, if you wanted the highlight effect, it brightened it up a little bit more. So, Fenty, Riri, I am really impressed thus far. I know I'm kind of late on the little Fenty Beauty bandwagon. But with the foundation being what I needed so far, and this concealer looking bomb, like, I'm impressed. So now, lastly, we have their setting powders. This is their Pro Filt'R setting powders. Here it goes by Fenty Beauty, Pro Filt'R. So I got it in the shade Honey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. And see, it's closed. Just gonna pop that open. I like to get some on the top, so I'm just gonna close it back. Even when I was in the store playing with it, it was giving me a hard time closing it back. Hope it's not one of those products where it's good and then, you know, shake it up. I only get some on top. Oh, I got a lot on top like that. So this is what it looks like for inquiring minds. It's in the shade Honey. And it is smooth. smooth operator right there. It is smooth. Now, mind you, I normally use my Laura Mercier. I normally use that under my eyes to set up wherever I need to set. But we're gonna go in with this honey, and set this stuff up. So give me 1 second. So now I'm just gonna take my sponge. See, when I set normally, because I normally don't bake. I don't bake. So normally I'll use a sponge, or I'll use my Real Techniques brush, the setting brush. So, which one should I use? My sponge or my Real Techniques setting brush? We're gonna do both. So I'm gonna go with my Real Techniques setting brush, and then I'm gonna pat it in again, sweep it in with my Real Techniques setting brush. So let's get to that. So I applied the setting powder, as you can see, under the eyes, in the T-zone, on the chin, the bridge of the nose, on my Cupid's bow. So I did that. Like I said, I don't bake. I did attempt to use my brush, if you could see in the clip, but when I was sweeping it on, I told you I have a little dry spot right here that's killing me. So I was like, it's not a good idea. Old foundation routine, setting routine with my concealer, I normally would use the Laura Mercier to set under the eyes. And then I would go in with my MAC Studio Finish powder in the shade C6 and sweep it back over to bring some color back into it. But being with this shade, I don't need color. I mean, I don't need this to do this. This is a step I can skip, which is great. I didn't need to do that because it brightens as well as set, and it still put that color in this. I didn't look washed out. I didn't look kind of ghostly. Now I got it in the shade Honey. There was another shade called Hazelnut that was supposed to be to set the entire face, but I didn't get that because the undertone was kind of cool, and I don't have a cool undertone. So I did get the Hazelnut. So I didn't get the Hazelnut, I only got the Honey. So with that being said, I did use all the products that I got from her line. So I did use the foundation, $385, concealer $370, a little dab at a $350, and I did use the setting powder in Honey. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna contour, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys to show you the finished product. I'm gonna contour, I'm gonna highlight. I already have my brows, I have my lashes on, and I'm gonna come back to you with the finished product, okay? Be right back. So I just wanted to come at y'all before I go ahead and highlight and do everything else. So I did contour. I skipped that setting my face. I normally set my face. I tried to get the powder, but the powder wasn't too good for me from Fenty Beauty. It was like a more cool undertone. I normally set my face with the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark from MAC. I set my entire face with it. But for the video purpose and for the review purpose, I didn't want to alter the color of anything or the view of anything. So I opted out. I'm going to set my face after the video, but I chose not to set my face. So I contoured. I did everything. I put a little blush. I wasn't supposed to, but I did put a little blush. So before I go into highlight, I just wanted to give y'all a look of what it's looking like so far. I'm in love. I don't know about y'all. We're going to see how it pulls together once I put my little lip on, put my little highlight on, put my little mascara on, and come back. But I just want to give y'all a little tidbit of what it's looking like so far and how it's coming together. I didn't highlight yet. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I applied my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy, and this is it. I highlighted, softened the contour because I wasn't going for the full beat down, because look, I don't have any eyeshadow on. I just have brows and lashes, but I was going for a look, you know, like I wouldn't call this would be my everyday look, but I wouldn't call it an everyday look. To some, this is a bit much, but yeah, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, and I think it looks good. So we're gonna do the wear test. It's currently 11:31 a.m. I'm gonna come back to you guys in about 7 or 8 hours, probably even a little later, to see how it wears, to tell you guys how many times I had to touch it up, you know, give you the good, bad, and the ugly about it, and then just do a brief overview of how I felt about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and yeah, see you later. Okay, so what's up, y'all? Your girl is back, and it's 6:49, so it's approximately about 7 hours later, and here you have it. This is the face, the concealer, Definitely not creased at all. I got a teeny bit oily. I can show you guys, like I literally blotted like an hour ago. Like first time blotting an hour ago. And I'm gonna show you, I blotted using toilet paper. This is how much came off. That's about it. I saved it because I wanted to show you guys. So I thought I was going to be out longer. That's why I blotted. But if I knew I was coming back in, I would have never blotted. I would have let you guys see it. But yeah, literally an hour ago. And I can say this is the first time I ever like blotted my face and had this much transfer. Like I normally have more. Like normally it'd be. So yeah. And also a little tidbit. So I'm so backwards. I was looking at reviews after I actually bought the product, and I was watching Jackie Ina's review, and she was like, this was too yellow for her under eyes. The honey powder was too yellow for her under eyes, and she recommended it for like the tan girls to use it as an all over face powder. So I didn't set my face with the dark mineralized skin finish. I did use the honey powder all over the rest of my face, and I'm gonna actually pick up the banana powder for highlighting under my eyes, because I feel like my eyes could be a little bit brighter underneath. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. I feel like it could be a little bit brighter. I feel like it's still one color, even though I do feel brightened under the eye. I feel like I want that and the banana definitely did it, or whatever the case may be. So I think I'm definitely gonna try that, and I'll let you guys know. So far I love everything. I love the foundation, really love the foundation. I was outside, people was looking at me like, they could have probably just been looking at my makeup, but they was like, I love the foundation. The concealer is bomb. Look at that. No creasing. Bomb. Love the concealer, and the powder I love as well. So it wears pretty well. Like I'm really like, you should have seen me looking in the mirror, just like really infatuated with myself. So honestly, like, go ahead, Riri. Go ahead, rule girl. And love everything, and hope you guys like it. I hope this video is helpful to people that are my complexion and kind of like wondering like which one suits them better, because like I said, I was matched with the 380 and I felt gray. I did a sample of the 390, didn't like it, and to me this didn't oxidize. Like I know a lot of people were saying, oh, it oxidizes. I feel like I still look the same from when I put it on. The only thing is like my little oils pushed through, but as far as me getting darker, as far as me getting orange, didn't see that. Face is still sitting, highlight is still intact. Just changed my lip gloss, and that's about it. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I promise I'm gonna be more frequent with uploads. I just got to get the hang of editing these videos. But let me know what else you want me to see. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know what else you want me to review, because I always think it's helpful for women of color, especially, to find someone that is close to their complexion, so they can get an honest review about certain products. So especially when I'm not sponsored, like I'm keeping it real. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you tried the banana powder, because I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I'm gonna go to Sephora tomorrow and see if they have it. If not, it's still online. All of the products are still online, because I did go check. All of the products are online, so I'm gonna definitely pick up the banana powder. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys later.